For decades, we have heard archers talk about, I want to practice at 80 and 100 and 120 yards, even though I never plan on shooting more than 35. Rifle hunters really never did that. They knew they were going to shoot 200 yards, they'd put a paper plate on a hay bale, shoot it 200 yards, and they hit the plate, they were good. Then we had the Remington 783 and the Savage 110 and the Ruger American, and then we had the 6mm bubble, and all of a sudden people realized the accuracy that they could get out of modern rifles, and we started to understand that we could stretch these things out further than we wanted. We started seeing folks decide, well, it's not deer season yet, but I want to go to the range and I want to shoot 500, 700, 800, even 1,600 yards. But you still had to choose. Your optic for a hunting rifle was still a 3-9 or a 4-12 or something like that. The crossover rifles and the crossover cartridges didn't have a crossover optic that allowed you to maximize what you were getting. You either had to choose that 3-9 or 4-12, or you had to go full boat bench rest optic. So because of Riton's history and roots in the tactical and long range space, we took that long range chassis and we wrapped it in a hunter's aesthetic. So what you have is a 34mm optical system, a 34mm tube. You have a first focal plane optical system. You have mill turrets with a mill reticle, but you have capped turrets. They are still target turrets. They still have super positive clicks. You still have all kinds of adjustability that you can use that with, but they are capped, so you can go into the field and not worry about your adjustments being bumped off. We also have our patented throw lever design, so in gloved hands or cold conditions, you can make that magnification adjustment. And that's really where the magic of this is, because the reticle, when you look at it, looks on 3 just like a simple duplex cross. So when that buck sneaks in at 15 yards, you can turn on one of the 6 levels of illumination, put it on his shoulder, let it bark. But you always have time to turn the magnification up and never down. And as you do turn that magnification up, you see that Christmas tree reticle design open up. You see the windage and elevation capabilities that reticle has begin to become apparent to you. And now, whether it's a long shot that you have in the field or whether it's just wanting to stretch it out at the range, you have a scope that matches the capabilities of your rifle. So again, this is the 5 primal 3-18 crossover scope, now available from Riton Optics. We'll have them in stock later in the spring. Going to be $9.99 MSRP. You'll be able to find it in retail around $750, and it will be covered by the new Riton Promise warranty that is a fully transferable, unlimited lifetime warranty that covers this product against everything except loss, theft, and intentional damage. Another important note on that warranty, we are not making a carve out for electronic optics. So our red dots, we don't